Hello, my name is Luciano Oliveira. I am a Brazilian attorney, and today we're going to be talking about the Brazil temporary work visa. The upside of this visa, it is its flexibility. You can use this visa for pretty much any type of profession, occupation, and activity. The downside is that the employer will have to abide by most Brazilian labor regulations. For those who do not know, Brazil is famous for a super regulation of the labor relationships. Because of that, for some applications such as religious work, technical assistance, volunteer work, and research and development, there are going to be better routes. Also important to note, this option is available only for Brazilian employers locally based in Brazil. When reviewing an application, the Brazilian immigration analyst is going to review thoroughly everything provided to make sure that there is a real position being offered and that the employee, the applicant, is going to meet the requirements for such position. Although in theory, both like the employee and the employer could apply for such visa, because of the documents that are going to be required on the company, it is more probable that the company itself is going to apply for the visa. When assessing the compatibility between the position and the proposed employee, the Brazilian immigration is going to review thoroughly the education of the candidate. There are going to be different tracks in terms of experience required depending on the level of education that the candidate possesses. There are many documents required for both the company, the employer, and the employee candidate as well. For the employee candidate, some of the documents are going to be the passport, the birth certificate with an apostille, a resume describing in details all the experience that the applicant possesses, criminal records, declarations, and more. For the company, some of the documents applicable are going to be entity formation documents, the Brazilian tax ID known as CNPJ, documents showing that the responsible party for the company is the person who's representing the company in the process, and more. The application for the temporary work visa may be done in Brazil or abroad. Important to note that the applicant must enter Brazil within 30 days of the position being made available. Because of this requirement, it is common for applicants to have to leave the country and come back to meet the time requirement. Again, one of the main features of this visa is the labor relationship between the Brazilian employer and the foreign citizen. For situations in which the labor relationship between the Brazilian employer and the foreign citizen is not desirable, there may be other routes available for the employment. Got questions on the work visa? Make sure to meet us on Wednesdays and Sundays during our live streams on YouTube. For your specific situation, consider scheduling a consultation with our firm. If this content was helpful, make sure to like it on YouTube so other people can find it. And see you in our next video.